back everyone for some more of my Preussen Münster career mode here in FC24, and welcome to Season 2 of this particular career mode, and it's also episode 20 of this series, but we are in the Bundesliga after securing back-to-back promotions. But, yeah, we are here in the top flight. This is our first season. I'm going to show you guys objectives, but before I do that, hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. But you can see here, youth development, high priority. Within 2 seasons, signed 4 youth players to the senior team and play them in 20 matches, either as part of the starting 11 or coming on as a sub. So we're going to be focusing on that here, especially towards the beginning part of this video, even before we get into any matches. Brand exposure, they want us to get 5 games without defeat in away matches this season, and they want us to sign 2 players outside of Europe, which you can see we've already done that. Financial, very low priority. They want us to sell 2 players and sign 1 crucial player to replace them and finish the season without any unspent transfer budget. Domestic success, they want us to reach the round of 16, though I want us to go on a decent cup run this time. Even so much so as I wouldn't mind if we actually win the thing this year, so that way we can get the European football. And in the Bundesliga, they want us to finish mid-table, which it's kind of lofty if I'm being honest. I don't think my team is that good. I'm happy if we just survive. And of course, continental, we're not in any European competition. But I am going to show you transfer activity that I've done. And I have signed a few players. And the first player that I managed to sign, which I'm going to go down here, is Alex Mighton. He is replacing Gordowski at the left wing position. Even though he's at the same overall of 69, he's only 23 years old. He's 4 years younger than Gordowski, and he's got a lot more upside. I think he has a potential of in the high 70s, whereas Gordowski didn't have much potential at all. But I managed to get him at 20 grand in wages. I also got myself a new backup left back to replace Lucas Franker. I tried to remember what his name was, but it was a swap deal. I ended up getting him from Empoli for 3.5 plus Lucas Franker, and then signing him for 25.5K in wages. And I also got myself a new backup right back. I got myself another American to replace Justin Shea. Well, to back up Justin Shea, who also is an American. I decided to sign Shaquille Moore. He's 74 rated. I ended up swapping him and Joel Amadi with Amadi plus 3.4 million. I ended up signing him for 30 grand in wages. He was a bit of a pain in the neck to sign off camera. It actually took me 3 tries to actually sign this guy before he was able to get on board. So I don't know how I feel about that, but hopefully he'll be a good player for me. And I also got myself, this is the crucial player that I signed. He is my new starting center back. He is going to be playing alongside Lombardi, whereas Perkovic is going to be on the bench from now on. But I ended up signing Odilon Kosunu, who plays for Bayer Leverkusen in real life, who, by the way, ended up dethroning Bayern Munich to win the Bundesliga. And at the time of recording this, which is April 18th, they are going on an invincible season. So I decided to grab one of the players responsible for, or at least a part of that Bayer Leverkusen squad, to become my starter here. He's only 24 years old and 78 rated. He's got a potential of up to 83 if I'm not mistaken, though I hope he grows higher than that. I ended up signing him for 28 million and 30 grand in wages. But, show you some of the other transfers that I've done. As you can see, I got rid of a whole bunch of players here. Some of them on permanent fixtures, some of them out on loan. Got rid of a bunch of my loan players that have 0 potential. But just to show you guys the squad here real quick, this is what my starting lineup looks like, and this is what my backup looks like now. But I'm actually going to go ahead, before I get into our first game against Leverkusen in this video, I'm going to go ahead and make a couple changes to my starting lineup here. I'm going to give Pizzella and more debuts. I'm going to put Malagon as my starting goalkeeper. And I'm going to sim ahead because I'm going to show you guys here real quick at my youth staff. I'm going to be getting my first squad report on the 10th, which I'm going to be doing it for 6 months. We'll be getting reports in from the US. On the 14th, we'll be getting reports from Austria for the next 6 months, and then we'll be getting reports from Slovenia for the next 6 months on the 18th. Which, by the way, before we even get to sim ahead, I do want to show you guys. You can see we still got 24 million in the budget. We did start off with 64 million initial budget, which actually is not bad. I was not expecting a budget quite this high. And that's one of the reasons why I was able to get Konus through, or whatever his name was, my starting center back. Kosanu. I'm going to have to learn that name. But we're going to have to go, we are going ahead here, and we're going to sim one day ahead. Which we'll be getting our first scouting reported from the US. I'm not really holding my breath on any of these guys, if I'm being honest. Gabriel Ward. I'll go ahead and sign you. You're no Hunter Parker. What a name. Jonathan James. I'll sign you. See, I really should be getting players worth a lot more than that with overall that high. Carson Burns is a no. And that's one of the things that really pisses me off about this game. Is that the youth academy is severely broken. Both of these guys are center backs. He's 5'11". Both of them are 5'11". Let's see. He's got more physicality, so I am going to train him to be a sweeper. This guy, again, has more physicality, so I'm going to go ahead and just train him as a sweeper as well. Yeah, if I get somebody that actually has high value, I'm going to be surprised. I really am. Because that's how broken the youth system is in this game. Yeah, good luck trying to do a youth academy in this game. Okay, let's see what Austria gives us. Watch, Ronald Fuchs right here, 52 to 72. Oh, 1.8. I'll go ahead and sign you. Matteo Egger, not quite good enough. Simon Frank, not good enough. Nicholas Wolf, or Wolf I should say, I'm going to go ahead and sign you. Or Lawrence Long, just a little bit of $500,000, I'm going to go ahead and sign you. Okay, we got a left back, a goalkeeper, and a right winger. Of course, my high-rated player happens to be a goalkeeper. That's not ideal. Lawrence Lang. Should I say Lawrence Long? I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. This physicality tells me he's more of a center back, but I'm going to train him as a right back. He's going to be left back, but I'm training him for the opposite side. Nicholas Wolf. Not a whole lot of pace, but it looks like he is a winger. Let me go ahead and save here real quick in case something weird happens with this game. And then once we get done with this youth scout report, then we'll send ahead to the match against Hoffenheim, and we'll be playing our first Bundesliga match. Okay, we do get a transfer offer for one of our... Okay, it looks like Ersin Shevchenko. Looks like we're actually... I did reject a deal beforehand, and that was because And it was a swap deal, and the guy they wanted me to swap with was absolutely embarrassing. As you can see, Metahan Mert, 26 years old and only 64 rated. They're joking if they think I'm doing that, but I'm going to go ahead and accept both of these offers from Molenbeek from Belgium and Karagucu from Turkey. And let's see what Slovenia gets us. Willem Novak, almost $1 million in value. I'm going to go ahead and sign you. Shreko Alman, you're a no. Shreko Novak, $500,000. I'm going to go ahead and sign you. Damian Novak, you are a reject. Inej Novak, you are a no. Matej Novak, you're a no. And then Alaz Korin, you are a no. So we got a decent youth academy built already. We already got 7 players signed. We got a CDM and a center attacking mid. I did not play a formation that has a CDM, so hopefully he can be, which you can see Novak's already at a 61. But we're going to look at both the development plans. Please tell me this guy is a... Okay. He can be a center back. Okay, looks like he's a center back, so I'm going to train him to be a center back. And then this guy is a center attacking mid. We're going to go ahead and advance playmaker. We're going to go ahead and improve his weak foot and his passing. Although I really should focus on his pace. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and... leave that one on him for now. Novak and Long are already ready to be promoted to the senior team, though I think I'm going to wait on that. But we are going to go ahead, and we're going to sim ahead to this match against Hoffenheim. Now, I do want to, at the very least, finish the month of August. I do also want to get the first game of September, which I think is against Freiburg, or Augsburg, rather. So hopefully I'll be able to reach that point in this video. And before we play our match, we're going to go ahead. They want Lombardi to be the captain. Shevchenko has been sold to Molenbeek. And then Preisinger, which I don't actually have him transfer listed, but if I do get an offer for him, I will sell him. Even though he's kind of like our corner kick hero. The rest of the squad has grown much more than he is, so... And that hurts for me to say. You know how Jared HD says on his rebuilds, don't get butthurt if I sell your favorite player? Well, I'm going to make myself butthurt because I think I'm going to go ahead and sell him. But take a look at Hoffenheim's team. They're playing a 5-3-2 wing play, which is interesting considering they only have wing backs. But we are going to go ahead. Of course, we're playing our first game in the rain. Which, this should be at the Preussen Stadium, but of course EA has yet to change that. Okay, let's see Hoffenheim's kits here real quick. But we are going to go ahead and play this match. We will be seeing the debuts of Pizzella, Cosinu, and Shaq Moore, so hopefully we could get a good start here. Got ourselves some good youth academy prospects too. So yeah, beautiful rainy day as always in FC24. As we are here at the Preussen Stadium as we take on Hoffenheim for our very first game of the Bundesliga. Yeah, my goal for the Bundesliga is just to survive. The board wants me to get and reach mid-table. I'm not sure if my squad is that good to achieve that, but... And I also gotta be mindful that I gotta avoid defeat in 5 games this season, so... Why do my guys seem really slow? Of course, you can see Van Dyven is now my new starting striker. There we go. And Van Dyven scores our first Bundesliga goal of this series. And then you see Farai, who is already our first 80 rated player in this campaign. Van Dyven, can you make it 2? Yes, you can. This is going to be a big season for Koningsdorfer. He's really going to have to show me he can step up, or he could possibly be gone next season. Bakari, why are you using your head? And now it's off target anyway. You owe me a goal, Bakari. And help if you got... Nice! Can you get a hat trick, Van Dyven? First Bundesliga game, first Bundesliga hat-trick for Preussen Münster. As we are going to go ahead, we're going to sim to end. I always like to call it jump to resolve. Which, we very nearly blew this. Bakari did get us a goal, but Hoffenheim very nearly coming back in this game. That would have been awful if we managed to ruin Van Dyven's hat-trick. That would have been all in vain. Okay, assistant manager needs to be quiet. Got time to think about it, but he is definitely my main left back, which we're going to go ahead and switch the team because we are getting ready to get into this match against the newly crowned champions of Germany, which are Bayer Leverkusen. And then we'll be playing the first game of September against Augsburg. We'll be playing that with our second team. Okay, we got a transfer offer from... Now, this guy is very unhappy, but I don't know if I want to entertain that or not. Let me look here real quick. Because I know he's not happy right now with his contract or his game time. But let me see if I can actually get... I need to actually... not... Okay, let me see... Let me see if there's anybody I can replace him with. Because if I can get rid of Malagon and get a decent amount of change for him, I'm going to do that. Okay, let me narrow down the search. Okay, it doesn't look like there's really a whole lot of good No, I'm I'm interested now. Wait, no. There we go. Okay, I could get Gulaxi, I can get Radetzky, I could get Kobold. Well, actually, no, I can't get Go. Let me see. Oh, I could get Go. I know I sign this guy all the time, but I'm almost half tempted to get and sign Colin Castillos. He would definitely help us out in our promotion. Okay, 5.5 from Hertha. So I'm gonna see if I can bring in Colin Castillos. Okay, asking price is between 18.9. Okay, let's see. Player swap. We're gonna swap Malagon. Well, Ivicic is 30. Malagon's a bit younger, but I mean, I can always get a new starting goalkeeper in the next season or two, but I can't have Malagon bringing down the team's morale due to unhappiness. So I'm gonna go ahead and get 4 million plus 12. Let's see what they have to say. Okay, let's see. Counter. Let's see, they do 16.5. Yeah, we're going to go ahead. I don't want this deal to fall through, so we're going to go ahead and get and sign Cohen Castillos. And then we're going to go ahead. We're going to accept this offer from Hertha for Malagon. He's making 60 grand a week. We're going to go ahead and negotiate this. Should have actually saved before I went into negotiations, but okay, we're going to give him a crucial squad role. We're going to give him 2 years. I do not want a release clause. Of course, they want me to give him 75 with 100 in bonuses. Hopefully he'll... Okay, I think I overpaid a little bit for him, but... Get to see the cutscene here, which I really don't get to show these cutscenes much because I do most of my treasure business, if not all my business, off camera, but... That was a decent offer for Malagon. I wasn't going to go ahead and pass that up. And I'm going to immediately put him on my starting lineup whenever I take on Leverkusen. So I signed him from Leverkusen, and he'll immediately be going up against his former team. Okay, I got a C rating on Price. Okay, I already know he's an 84. Best possible deal would have been 14.2, which I don't see how that would have happened, but we do got ourselves a new starting goalkeeper now. And Castile should definitely do us good here. Which I'm going to go ahead and put Ivicic as my backup here. And I'm going to put Castiles on the bench for my backup team. And then we're going to put Okay, I already accepted that, so I'm gonna go ahead and just... I'm gonna save. And I am gonna go ahead and sim past the match against Leverkusen. I know we got the objective here. Oh, we're already there. Okay. As we are taking on the newly crowned champions of Germany. See, they made some interesting signings. They got Malin, Julian Alvarez, Terrier, McAllister, Pavard. Okay, we're going to go ahead and quick sim this. That'd be awesome if we got a result right off the bat here. Which we do! We could end up getting a draw. Bukhari and Gallardo score for us, and Lopez gets a brace for him. I'm assuming that's Maxime Lopez. Or Antonio Lopez. It could be one of those guys. But we end up taking points from Leverkusen. That's big. But we're going to go ahead and advance. Now it has to be Arsen Shevchenko on his way out. No, that's Malagon. So he is sold to Hertha for 5.5. I don't really care if that's a good deal or not. I think I did see red, so I don't think the board liked my sell of Malagon, but it is what it is. See, I think if I were putting the Malagon or Ivicic in that match, I would not have gotten any points from Leverkusen. So that's a very impressive result. As we close out the opening transfer window here, the first Bundesliga campaign. As you can see, we got 1 out of 5 matches without defeat in away matches this season, which is huge. And we're going to switch to, which Mighton is already up to 70. I do expect him to grow quite a bit here. As we're going to sim ahead. So there's a match. That has to be a DFB Pokal game. Players on international duty. Let me see. Yep, our first cup match is against St. Pauli. And that is a home match. I do want to focus on the DFB Pokal this season. Players in international duty. You can see the list of players right there. Match rescheduled. I don't care about. Transfer window is closed. Let's see. Right back, center back. He goes from a 56 to 58, which is exactly what I wanted to see. And it looks like everybody else is good, so I'm just going to leave my Youth Academy alone for the time being. And we are going to finish off this episode by playing this match against Augsburg. You can see we're on 4 points. Augsburg's only on 1. Looks like they're playing a 4-4-2 flat. I recognize Okugawa from his days at the Arminia Bielefeld. Of course, we're playing in the rain once again. EA did fix that we are at Preussen Stadium. We will be seeing the debut of Alex Mighton here, so hopefully he'll do good for us. So without further ado, we're going to get into this match. Be nice if we could actually play it in the sunshine here, but of course, I'm convinced EA's developers are like vampires or something. They have something against sunlight. Augsburg, which I forgot to look at Augsburg's kits beforehand. Oops. I kind of like those home kits. Yeah, I just have to remember when we play Augsburg next time to show the kits. I'm going to have to be mindful of that. You can see Alex Mighton. He's listed as an Englishman in this game, though he did pledge his allegiance to the United States, so he is actually, on the international scale, an American. I think this game came out before he made that decision, though. Come on, Batmans. Why are we using our heads? Batmans, you owe me a goal. Batmans owes me a goal. Nice dribble work by Perkovic. Of course, he hits it right at the Augsburg player. As Oriana gets on the score sheet first. I like to know why my guys are using their heads instead of their feet. There is no reason why Batman had to use his head in that situation. The AI's intelligence in this game is... I thought FIFA 23 was bad. But these guys are even worse in this game. There we go. Yield me that one, Batmaz. Okay, Oriana, I don't know what he's doing that far wide, but I see Mighton over on the... Wow, that was a bad cross by Oriana. Of course, there's Mighton. Hopefully he can get at least an assist in this game. Wow, our crossing is atrocious. Nice! If I remember correctly, I never wrote... Wow, he missed that? Mighton, I'm trying to help you out, dude. I was going to say I didn't give you much of a chance at Nottingham Forest whenever I did that particular career mode, but if your finishing's going to be like that, then oh my god. No, that's not who I wanted to... See, my players don't even want to pass it to Mighton. There we go. As it gets a debut goal for us. As we are gonna sim to the end here. And we get with a 4-1 win, they get a red card. It could have been a clean sheet, which Mighton got another goal, which is impressive. Paulinho ended up scoring a goal 5 minutes into the second half. But that is where we're going to end this episode. And the next time I see you guys, we'll be looking at our second batch of Youth Scout reports. And then we'll be getting through the month of September, as we can see. I do want to play this game at the Signal Iduna against Borussia Dortmund. Then I'm probably going to sim this game against Werder Bremen. I'm definitely going to be playing this game against St. Pauli. And I'm possibly getting through these two games as well in the next episode. So... hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.